Okay, well there. I kind of been to show this up anyway. I forgot to close it. Um, this is tentatively an interface for Hogwarts Legacy. I've darkened the stuff that I ripped. Um, Probably just to try to um make the oh well okay so basically the concept is we've got LGBTQ um flags sort of coming out of Harry Potter wands. This is the trans flag. And this is the I'm not sure if there's a specific like trans ally flag. But like right here I'm using the non-binary flag. Basically to represent myself. And the specific wands I'm using are Harry Potter. I know that I'm pretty sure that Daniel Radcliffe is an ally at least, and there's Luna's wand. She's basically just because she's one of my favorite characters. Imagine that if any character would be from Harry Potter would be a trans ally, it would be Luna. But anyway. Or ally in general, for that matter. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Checking the audio. My only concern about the overlay is that may not be particularly obvious. Well, I'll probably just add a message at the bottom or something that will make things clear. Okay. Ellie, it's okay. You have to come to check on me whenever I start streaming, don't you? No, Ellie. The first thing you do is bite me. Why would we want to draw our pistol on our own freaking ship? What? There's one on. I am very continuing to watch Lord Runner's playthrough. I'm actually getting kind of upset that that we weren't able to recruit the vicar, because he's a very interesting character.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm interested in that McCreed bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Oh, I already killed him actually. Here's the lighter for proof.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
I'll be on my way then.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Back to your hard-earned wisdom.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Huh. How do we?
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
How do we? This is very peculiar. Okay, I'm going to freaking.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. That's right, Deering. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart.
Why can't we ask about your weapon? What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Why'd the protocol stuck over there?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you make that?
Those board folk are real.
Besides everything.
bridal-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
There's still people down here?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's
I mean, we know there's still
transmitting
people
from
down there
Monarch,
because we've been
but
there.
who knows if
so.
that's true? Might be true.
Do we
Might be some
buy
new
the
trick
science
from the
weapon from her, I
board.
guess? Maybe?
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Salvagers. Huh. Is that it? The salvager's helper? Ellie, could you please... Let's see. I'll just go ahead and buy it. See if that is what the, Nope, that's not it! Huh. I mean, I might keep it because it's a kind of nice weapon. It's obviously a unique weapon. Huh. Really, I can't right now. I need to freaking look up some stuff, and I don't know. Ellie, you're getting all weird. I have to freaking look up. Is this a glitch or something? There's the autofill there. Alright, let's just walk through for the whole. I don't care about your cookies. I don't want any of them. Please just. Okay. This is freaking weird.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage
Ellie.
auction last week.
I don't like the way you're sounding. I'm sorry. Okay, I need the... What the heck are these things? Bolstered Mardet. An old... And... Okay. Old database once used by the groundbreakers of our day, security forces from the accumulated dust and grime. This hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Interlock smugglers will often purchase old data pads. Okay. The old data pad contains instant reports from various Marday security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. On 7/23/44, responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennis's people. We tossed the rung leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If it's some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. 5/23/44. I had another run-in with the rung leech from the last hope. Don't know how the uppity picker crawled out of the back bay without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty. Or some shit while we're trying to talk about how to break off when our shift ended. Hull has gotta come out eventually. The data cartridge contains the Hulk records of Hephaestus running companies up close on Scylla. Scylla? I don't know. It can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the unreliable. We're just gonna go ahead and Adjourn Times is the liquid caffeine boosters. Oh, we got a ton of junk. Nice. Just going dumpster diving here.
I'll keep it down.
I started two corporate fighters before I got stranded here. Everybody's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Was it my fault the captain decided to take off early? Was it my fault no one checked the crew manifest? Was it my fault they replaced me with a full timer? No, I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone is concerned, I'm a groundbreaker trash. That's how I live, but no one agrees to take me on as crew. I suppose that's how I'll die. I don't know. Well, we'll continue our little exploration, I suppose. Okay, now we're someplace we're not supposed to be. This is the medical bay. I can't pass out several near hostiles. Okay, so we need to be down a floor.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled act.
Oh, time to jump. Wait, no, not that. Jump into violence.
You've been flying the outer systems route lately? Better than a spaceman.
How do we?
Rizzo's lemon slop.
Okay, so it's actually up here.
Slop your whole family tonight.
Don't mind me.
I'd say anything here falls under the salvage protocols of finders keepers.
Hey! Whoa!
That's the last of them.
This is maybe the place we read about in the... Huh. I remember she for the back base, I skimmered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. Bilbo agrees his determination pried it open. I couldn't make heads or tails about discovering a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working together in harmony. How is it even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air taste of copper, and I have lost several teeth. I had the most sublime prismatic dreams as I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. With the greater care with future experiments. I take the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its imperfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Huh. Can I give her a new weapon? Oh, I can. Cool. Huh. What? Okay. Bring this everything in here. Huh. Okay. I got this whole Harris, something called the rearranger that left behind. We discovered the damn thing didn't work. Left before we discovered the damn thing didn't work. Or doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it? Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lev. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Burry's office for now. Feared the least the site supervisor could do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. Give a name Lemuel. Found name Harry Ford. Employment status indenture. Carter term 45 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours, 33 minutes approximately remaining. Time of deceasement 1827 hours approximately. Cause of deceasement blunt force trauma, level unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin, the facial area to be specific about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are out of kilter. Though I suppose that was sure. Was true. Pre-deceasement. It's a blow itself that kill him. No, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
Alright, I can't actually talk to him about it.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, thank you. Hello. Ew. They're obscure body in the SK system. Huh. Huh. Here's the defect there. The writer mopped up melted pig. Well, we can bypass it with our hacking skill. I might have hacked a computer. Or hack a computer. Here construe the terminals built by the intercompany name here are the best terminals. Word to that. Explain details later. It will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All the necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but conditions, locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirt Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. The recovery ship should be along at any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
I just realized that. You had like exactly one message that was unsent, I think. Reminder, 14. Remember it this time. Absolutely vital. 14, 14, 14. Oh, nothing else salvaged in here.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Okay. Both of them have a marker on them for some reason.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Oh, Scylla, okay.
I can take a hint. Get our hands dirty.
Great work.
Alright. Oh. What? Alright. Mandibular rearranger. Mandibular? Mandibular. Okay. This photo was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and has never been duplicated. Okay. Did that help that location? Uh. I don't know. Huh. Search for clues. Well, it's Fallbrook. Huh. Might do that later. We're gonna go back to our.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
As quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Huh. Looks someone might have been here before. I'm all seeing bogeys. Registering bogeys, whatever the terminology would be. We're able to access memory card terminal power below high percent terminal and maintenance mode.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
These mechanicals. That might be a good sign. I mean, kind of mind your head. Oh. I'm pretty sure. Okay. That glass. Oh, that's glass. Oh. What? Ow. Ow. Loud. Okay, I think we're able to. Sealed. Sealed. What the? That's stasis or? Huh. I don't think this door works. Use a little TLC. Hey.
Nice and easy.
More of these things. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. That's broken, maybe? Device generator mode normal. Generator mode normal. Emergency lighting. Facility lights. Activate security problems. No, no, no. New laboratory set. Option selected. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilets. See maintenance log for details. Issue 1. Toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Place a part ordered 1243 days ago. Non-critical issues. Issue 1. Sensors indicate ultraviolet gas is leaking into from storage tanks. Ultraviolet gas is toxic to humans. But override. It's just a non-critical. Management does not utilize the ultraviolet gas tank storage room. There's a check that the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Spare toilet. Worker already exists. The worker was opened 991 days ago. Well, that's assessed access 991 days ago.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity.
Corporate Commander!
There's no escape.
We got the wrong gal.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You won't take me alive.
I assure you that was never my intention. See you soon, Captain.
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
I was looking forward to doing some shooting anyway.
Oh, that's... How much money do we have? I mean, we could have given her a cut, but...
All right, people, stay sharp. That little sublight scrap can pop out of anywhere.
Here I was.
Here we go! Don't mess with us!
Here you go!
They won't try that again.
What does that say? Mind your head. Well, hanging pipes may be easily damaged by skull impacts. Constant repair will be Dr. May or assessed by the next of kin.
Security patrol initiated. Performing an air.
True professionals. Quick and clean.
Huh. Alright. That's all I got. I kind of,
Step lively, Captain. Floor's got teeth.
I think we already defanged it. Welcome by here. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just like Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. And she requisitioned a UDL Electra 4 3000 for my checkpoint and a crit of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for a war? I think like she knows something the rest of us don't. She seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay.
Unexpected.
Are you freaking kidding me? Again? And in the middle of combat, this controller is going to kill me.
Ready.
The poor reputation decreased. Ah, gee. I was really hoping to get and go aboard. Visit Dr. James Guthrie, Current status, alive, extremely unstable condition. Status setting active. Notice, subject will need extensive nuclein resequencing for any chance of a viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended like this, James. We'll come back for you and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive me, Dr. Aber Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall. To declare parasol. Current status alive, unstable condition. The condition is dire, make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time, I swear. We'll bring you back. Oh. I have unstable condition. It should not be revived until a method of stabilizing condition is found. In gratitude, I guess they just gradually, one by one, had to put themselves into these tanks. Huh. Computer routines. The master. Override cartridge. Project summary. So for the chimeric scientists via targeted modification of human nucleon using strands obtained from Palisade native fauna. Huh. Turns to my attention, a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. For your security personnel, there were no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employee contract has no set end date. You can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on test measures once the question of humanity's place in the household colony is answered. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we iced them, freeze them until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time War walked by me, War again! She rubbed my shoulder and asked me to take a different reading. War's a woman? It didn't even take it. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She was checking on me every hour since. I had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Goofy's doing. I hear symphony music under his door. It is always being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eve hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but that we're not even close to that point. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? Redacted. Who is this? Heartbread E. On the project lead of 1084, I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until the mission end state is achieved. Executive override. Passport antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Trimerical Research Department at George D. Whimsy Institute in Budapest. Well, my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Section 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this is an emergency! Executive override for use of charter E discontinued. Duration indefinite.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
And code keycard. Transfer vessels have been dispatched to HRS 1084. Taking the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of its asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. If you interfere with the tanks, a cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. If it requires ethical correction therapy, can speak to a Spacer Corps approved alienist. James is gone, and he never said goodbye. I could tell myself they wanted me to remember him as he was outside the tank. Or maybe that was just, you just good at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. We could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's helping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I request a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Don't think there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James is around, I know he set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I can use him convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night and said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Oh, but it never comes to that. Hey, I missed something. Trade label. One case of UDL concussive mines. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Wherein contents have made shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with disabling or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for e-recycling promotion. Do not purposefully stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no ability for any action taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosive provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many years, many shipments to come. Thank you for and have a pleasant destination. Quality and safety not guaranteed.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of. Destination reached. The groundbreaker. Good luck, Captain.
I'm gonna need to get some more water. Be back in a minute. Okay.
Drizzle Brickleberry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell aroma. Sweet brickleberry flavor center. C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P. C&P.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
The base had signed it to suspension tank. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL soldiers swarmed me once I got the lights on.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Wow, a perception isn't that good? This about your cloak and dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Sapiens paradox. You don't think this is about the discovery of intelligent life?
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Huh? You're not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
This is the part where I get paid. I don't care what hallucinogens you're on. A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
What did you say, aliens? What are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence
Sure.
in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
I'm sure those are completely coincidental. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why did she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did some guy get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
What Science 1, the labs I passed through didn't seem that evil. That's not true at all. Where does Chartran fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
I'll take the job.
This key card
Yes.
will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Oh. Sure. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
I think we'll speak to her first, and not trust anything she says. Wink, wink. If that's the only one poster still here. Why don't you just try to rationalize like people would do such terrible experiments or...
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to... that. Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Having a good time, Ada? That's... Monarch? Huh. Oh, this is an entirely new quest, so we had to friggin'... Do we not have access to Byzantium yet? Yeah, we don't have access to Byzantium yet. So, that's awkward. But just tell you the recommended levels in game rather than like, because like by the time you might be at the proper level, you might have forgotten which level was for which.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Ever since you give me an ID cartridge for the CMP factory?
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Wow. We need to either have persuade 50 or lie 50. Maybe some other time, man.
Time means during my business hours of 0500 to 1900 7 days a week, then sure. Elsewise, you ought to know I keep a guard sprat named Banshee, and she's real mean.
Let's deal. Subway datapad. Sublight datapad, Rizzo. The personal datapad of a sublight contractor. If a sublight contractor dies in a job, they aggressively knocks out the mental teammates, so all of their positions to maximize profits. This could explain why sublight contractors tend to work alone. It's harder to partner with someone who often weighs how valuable your corpse might be. Database contains the personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-tech sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slacking his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we found fucking Alavite gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the data spec. Alavite, whatever it's spelled, it's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck made that? Use that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes prying with the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need shit to smuggle. It's off-world. Probably need Lulia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin could handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying him with the pale ale he likes. Figure if I give him nice and slosh, he'll tell me the password into that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Alawiti gas. Found an old elevator shaft, a lab coat modded into a hiding spot for some dandified weapon. Things probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium. You can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie go all full burn and demand I split the profits. Remy he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep to it for herself.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keeley.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
This is really huh. Okay. Well, map isn't helping. It takes us back to Cascadia. Ah! Oh. It looked like we could have made it. Huh. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? When it's become Mario has years. Mind control ray. Huh. Is there any way we can get back? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you what the friggin' hell? What the friggin' hell? Gabe! Gabe! What the hell do you want from me? What the hell do you want from me? I think maybe this is an easier way to... Okay. Acrophobia? Dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. Not really. I have a quest arrow. Pointing somewhere, maybe. Oh, we're back to Radio Free Monarch. Might as well.
Miss Ellie, or, Dr. Fenhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Look, just ask her for like one bid or something, or we'll have to haggle up from there.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the...
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Hello. Go on. What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Here needs your help to stop. He needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Broadcast not working. Nobody's listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
You're only transmitting on single radio frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
That's too much work! I'll just kill you now and be done with it! Yeah! Sounds fair to me.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Yeah, we're already on Amber Heights, so. So I recently learned that, at least according to Lore Runner, they had started working on romance content, but then kind of ran out of resources. I wonder if that explains why Parvati's
Okay.
like romance of Junlei seems, or Junlei or whatever, seems so kind of like fast tracked. Like originally maybe it was meant to be like something that may or may not have happened, depending on whether or not you romance Parvati of your own accord. Like, as things stand, I have maybe a few headcanon ideas. And of course, it involved polyamory, because it always does. It also means that both Parvati and Junlei would be accepting of a polyamorous arrangement. I will say this. I've been meaning to look up like Wikipedia information on like just kind of the general nature of asexuality. Why am I?
Don't mess with us.
I mean, like the interesting thing is like if sex is entirely out of the equation due to um Pravati's asexual nature, then um really there wouldn't be like that much difference between like just a deep and abiding committed friendship. um with I guess elements of romance, I suppose. I don't know. Like again, I don't like asexuality is like a thing that's very difficult to understand. I imagine it's kind of as difficult to understand, perhaps, as like transsexuality or non-binariness is to someone who doesn't really fit into those categories. I mean, like, because like I can understand like homosexuality. It's just like it's effectively just like being straight, only you're attracted to the same sex rather than the opposite sex, and you know the mechanics of love making have to be adjusted appropriately. Um, you know, and transsexuality is just like you know being cisgender in a way. Only you don't have the biological. You just don't have the biology that matches your identity. Um, you may have to go undergo hormone treatments and or surgery to correct that as far as is possible with current medical science. Um, but like asexuality is just like very it is I guess basically the absence of libido. I guess.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Nobody tells me to shut off. Attack. What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
I'm supposed to meet someone here. That's what.
Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Why are you after her?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
I had to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
We just bribe. Never mind.
You gonna sod off already?
I can't remember who any of these people are. I know what's going on here.
Fixing a leaky generator. What's it to...
do we even argue for this? What's wrong with the generator?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted. Pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
You're standing around his face, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
We handle this and I'll give you the credit when I report the captain.
I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation for the owner of scientific inquiry?
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
Name's Whimsy. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Oh, there.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why does Hunter ban you from working with the iconoclast?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
I've been helping Graham.
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Well, they get their supplies now.
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
So I suggested extra food medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Yay, we're up 20. You repair the thing or did we not? Oh, we got a lot of carry weight now. I sealed. It actually is there. Authorizes commitment result in injury, death, or unemployment. The immediate vicinity of a general as environmental facing events may be subject to burns, disfigurement, and increased risk of cancer. Be sure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Let's
How'd you do that so fast?
Okay.
This is sad.
Wow, that's
Patch yourself up, Captain.
well, if we wanted to like. Hey, did that fix the generator, or is that? Or did we just waste a bunch of adrenal? Just because we can.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Got your rollers, the rest of your account with the food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That's the bad news. Sandra's made it illegal to sell it to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Trying to fix up the printing press then?
Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
You're lucky they don't have airlocks on Monarch, or someone would have helped you into one by now.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You could have sent him out there backing Zora up, right?
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Do everything I can. Wow, it's actually getting late.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Huh. Mind control array. Manufacturer Misfile Form put a research group specializing in marketing jingles into an advanced top secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating their new marketing jingles into an advanced weaponry and developed the mind control array. Once the mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were reassigned to the most remote outpost corporate could find. He optimistically numbered 1. I try and get really close. It's like kind of on the path to the
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
Let's try this. There's a Colossus. Oh. Okay.
Like true professionals.
Fried reptile meat.
Think they left anything good behind? Here they go! That's smart! Here we go!
Huh. Hopefully we're able to make it to the right side of the mountain here.
Their mistake.
What? Ah! The hell? Why did we...
They're on us. That's the last of them. Here they come!
Ah!
That gotta hurt!
Ah! What? What? Ah! You guys good? You just...
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Just let me look for you guys. Once I get you out of here, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wraps definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
See if I can find him. Although, if we had a high def medical skill, we could patch him up ourselves. We patch him.
Hey.
We can't.
Any luck out there?
Not yet.
Talk to me.
Hey, that's the printing press, and this is... Please not... Could you please not just... Pay for the printer. I have no idea which... Alright, the medic is this way. Good. That's all I really need to know. You're mine!
That's the last of them.
Great. Euthanasia kit? Wow. Wait, is this lockpick used even though I don't think we actually use the lockpick? Because we have a perk.
Any luck out there?
Found your trauma kit, the medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
tried to different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. There's a card your safety. Replace libs are no replacement at all. Let's convey safety standards around the conveyor. Don't be a fool about the spools.
You gotta teach me that.
I can take a hint.
Make him regret it. Here we go.
Great work!
Oh, okay, there's ramp prepared. Ah! No.
They won't try that again.
We have the high ground. Don't try it. Bard? Bard? Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know you meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his alternately death demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't predicate it. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications. Yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders We are to wait a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter the facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Till then, however, we expect to continue working. Sure, radio assignments are forthcoming. No excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish to people. Customers are eager to find out what happens. Distant Hunter number 112. Hazard clause. On diagnostics. Faulty rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. So it's fully operational. To make a turn, I, Kaden Schuster, do hereby declare my medical resignation. Deliver services to the Terra 1 printing facility, OD 2214, shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this God-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of unknown insects, my science cavities resulting in weeks of unpaid leave, the as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to acidic properties of the local atmosphere, the constant unrelenting aggression for local wildlife, 4, a persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur, 5, equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stella Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms of Stella Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and thus I was thus no better off. 3. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramarim Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. 5. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Sincerely, Caden Schuster. Sure.
Nice going.
UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in cross-postal scenarios. They are not fit for workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Okay. I don't have any trouble breathing, and the guards who have gas masks are not having trouble breathing at all. Olfactory filters. Faucets using olfactory filters to ward off potential sulfur. This is a lot for second plant. I've had purchase requests for a number of filters that will, the rest of us don't have to suffer. Mr. Bolsov focused testing in each case the air quality on Terra 1 is not warranted use of olfactory filters or any other set blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. These are lasting as long because of the sulfur in the fucking air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. Our facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We send the parts, including rollers, when the time comes. To whom concerned, the rollers in a printing press factory are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim. The rollers are degrading because of the blank air. Okay. Making sure we've done a thorough sweep of the area. A different safety announcements for one. Okay, we already did that. Oh, wait.
The nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Pretty impressive, all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois?
Look, I got there in time. I also become left on dinner.
Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Oh, this is really bad. Like, I had to use the freaking mouse to do fast travel.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal, I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
We've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I need you to shut off your broadcast.
Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the Saltuna.
It could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What's that you're hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said, if I'd been paying attention.
I can tell your iconoclast friends have left their mark on you.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
What do you mean do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Just let me know what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem to have a bit of a Raptidon problem.
And a Mantisaur problem. And a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Ordnance or ordnance?
An ordinance, of course. We do things in a civilized fashion here, not like Graham's iconoclasts.
There's nothing the board likes so much as paperwork.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I guess I'll get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure, bye.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Oh, not yet. I completely forgot about that. We'll be doing it tomorrow.
Sounds like rap. Oh, it does work.
I guess there's no actual fast travel there. Okay.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
I'm ready for this. Don't mess with us.
Nice one.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Kidding me? Damn it!
That does it. Time for a drink? I'll keep it down.
Here we go. Down I go. Here we go.
Please loading the last document. Sign jars. A bad habit of padding his personal numbers and statistics not very good with slogans, jingles, and our taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal with plain references. Stanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. Although Stanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision, we cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Okay. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has knack for memorable slogans and taglines. Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations, supported by catchy slogans. His delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a leafy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. There's a bit of a downside to being able to see what's inside. It's like, oh, it's just a regular bin. Oh, wait, it's locked.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
They're like a Raptidon. I don't think they figured that out. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in. How?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I had to get into that room.
Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
I think I found it.
Much obliged.
Already.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Sure, you cost me. You're dying here. What? Are you okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Not only you help someone, they give you something for the trouble.
What?
If you know what I mean. Oh.
How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
I put in a good word for me if the iconoclast won't call it even.
Can do.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Like you were saying, they would call it a night. You ever find a game that isn't addicting? I'm not. I'm safe from hostiles. I swear. Yes, I'm still.
They got the drop on us.
What is that, Cap?
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Damn it! Why you? You know how much this stings.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the most reliable types. Anyway, what can I do for you?
On the cartridge.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
I'm not gonna help.
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yeah, it's finally the portal could their comeuppance.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle finger.
I suppose I can get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Really? Most of the time they do illegal stuff out in the open. Cheaper that way.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I'm gonna make tackle
I
people
imagine
dick sometimes.
you do.
Dick.
But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
I don't mean it that way. Watch you with the you people. What do you mean, you people? You got something against autistic people? They mentioned I'm autistic.
Once you subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some
They
nice
mentioned I'm
letterhead.
autistic.
Or someone
Because I've
working
been in
there
and
would
dude.
do it.
I'm not sure what you mean by you people. I think I already know where this facility might be.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, I need MSI to stop broadcasting your jamming Devil's Peak station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Must be another way for you to do business.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need.
Okay, fine, but then you're stopping those broadcasts.
Have my word.
I've got to go. I should go. What? Particle ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich silver pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise. Further research is necessary. UD yields its depositing knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem ipsum. This is to consider priority knowledge of BDL. Other project titles. Restricted by user. If Alice wants a better title, see how she likes these. She's gonna be fierce if you're sure to find this list and not covering for you. Just make these sure these are good and hidden. Thunder Dog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, Fuck you Valdez, I Want My Raise. Mr. Valdez, just reporting in to let you know the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, and data's coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is sub-light boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired 60 bits. Sanders is supposed to smell awful, that's the point. And I don't care what sub-light is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. We got that. You and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. And come up with a better name for the project. something flashy and catchy, but that the rest of the management will take seriously. Either Outlawder Lube or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Isn't Lord Mipsum like a placeholder? Like placeholder text for like magazines and adverts and so forth. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go ahead and quit. Okay, so as usual, there's a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds of your time with both other things that are a little more involved, including a Patreon if you're inclined, and a YouTube channel if you'd like to check that out. For like 6 years of streaming of varying quality. But of course, all of that is entirely up to you. And as always, I thank you very much for watching.